Hey, wait a minute. Are you taking this class?
Yeah,
Great. What's your name?
Taewon.
Okay, Mr. Devon, let me ask you one thing. I heard that students don't go to the class these days. Do you know why?
Of course, because of Naver Webtoon.
Neighbor? What about Kakao page? Was it true that students don't go to the class because of Neighbor Webtoon? What the hell is Neighbor Webtoon?
Naver is an ICT company that operates a content platform. Naver Webtoon accounts for more than 80% of Naver's total content revenue. As a technology company, Naver is investing heavily in AI technology. It is planning to launch HyperClobaX, a generative AI, and is actively utilizing these capabilities in its business. Let me introduce the strategy of Naver Webtoon that increase efficiency of operations through this AI technology. First, Naver is actively utilizing AI to help creators work more efficiently. Webtoon AI Painter is a technology that extracts data from more than 1,500 works and 300,000 images and trains it in deep learning. With this technology, creators can increase the efficiency of the creative process by reducing the time spent on background removal and so on. By spending less time on simple tasks, creators can focus more on other elements. Second, Naver's amazing AI technology recommends webtoons that are perfect for us. Naver Webtoons uses AI's technology to classify each consumer and select customized works. AIS analyzes the user's recent viewing time and which works are viewed for a long time. Based on this data, it recommends webtoons that match the user's taste. If you do not like the recommendations, you can opt out by clicking the Stop Receiving Recommendation for this work button. This button complements AIS. Third, Naver effectively categorizes webtoons with inappropriate content from its entire inventory. Naver Webtoon uses XI technology for this work. With XI, Naver Webtoon has automated the process of blocking harmful content such as pornography. XI classifies images into 4 grades and the accuracy rate is 99.5%. It reduces the cost of parental controls for many inventories. Naver Webtoon, which is reviewed by Smart XI, is safe and reliable.
AI, XI. Okay. So what? Just principle doesn't have any meaning itself. You have to apply it, right?
Did you hear that?
What happened?
The Anchor Team14 prepared something amazing.
What's wrong with you?
The first strategy is to diversify contents to meet the needs of consumers. Consumers' favorite webtoon genres are comedy, action, and fantasy. However, many webtoons nowadays are mass-produced webtoons that only follow trends. To solve this problem, there is a way to discover action and comedy webtoon within the challenge and best challenge webtoon system. In addition, the annual Moonpyeong Web Novel competition is a way to reflect consumer needs in real time with new storylines from a variety of authors. Second, we can try to diversify Naver Webtoons delivery methods. We can engage customers with non-traditional delivery methods that use sound, such as voice drama or audio webtoons. Providing strong incentive for creators will increase the quality of contents and potentially increase growth. We have come up with 3 ways to do this. First, introduce a monetization system for amateur writers. This will give amateur writers a financial incentive and attract more webtoon creators. The second is to utilize Zepeto. By selling items from the webtoon universe through Zepeto, we aim to increase the revenue and promotion of webtoon creators. Since Zepeto has a high overseas usage rate, we can also increase overseas traffic. Finally, we plan to increase accessibility by entering the food market. This strategy is based on the Japanese manga market. By selling products related to webtoons, we can reach out to the new customers and pursue greater revenue for secondary creation.
It's not over yet.
Okay?
We previously highlighted Naver's webtoon industry because of its access specific.
Specify.
No. Why are you guys laughing? Naver does not survive alone. It works together. First, Naver entered an equity alliance with Shinsegae to strengthen cooperation in all areas of online and offline commerce. Shinsegae Group has entered Naver's shopping mall to sell fresh food, and Naver has been able to use SSG delivery. However, this alliance became nominal after 2 years. Naver has stepped back from their joint acquisition of eBay Korea, and Shinsegae has signed a new alliance with KT furthermore. But this year, Naver also entered into an equity alliance with CJ. This alliance covers weaknesses of slow delivery and non-fresh raw materials. It was necessary to take on strong competitor Coupang. Alliance with CJ Korea Express allow consumers to quickly receive fresh products through other platforms than Coupang. Consumers will have more choices, and Naver will increase its annual trading volume and market share. Together with Alliance, Naver's CVC D2 Startup Factory is investing in ventures across various fields. The search field is on the rise. Naver has developed its own generative AI search service, which is called SearchGPT, and will soon launch HyperGlobal X to expand search accuracy. Naver's development of this AI technology is aided by the startups they have invested in. Naver early pursued growth opportunity by acquiring Company AI, an AI-based conversation engine startup. They also investing in CrowdWorks, an intelligent AI data building startup to secure high-quality data.
Naver, great potential. Wow.
Then how about Invest Neighbor?
First, we estimate the predicted overall revenue of Naver. As we mentioned, Naver's run its business among 5 industries. From our research, we can get different growth rate in each industry and assume that industry growth rate decreased linearly to converge to GDP growth rate after 5 years. Since Naver's market share is not expected to change dramatically over the next 5 years, sales revenue can be obtained by multiplying the growth rate of each industry through such the process by compounding the existing figure.
Next, we should recognize capital structures to get WACC of Naver. In the assumption of this project, only non-interest-bearing liabilities and preferred stock are not considered debit and equity. Considering that point, we can obtain 0.17 as DV ratio of Naver.
Right?
For calculating WACC, we should recognize cost of equity and debit. CAPM is always right from the project assumption, so we decide on CAPM as cost of equity. We use the 5-year average of PER and estimated EPS for calculate cost-P growth rate. The after-tax market yield of Naver corporate bond is considered as cost of debit. Finally, we can get WACC. The WACC of Naver Corporation is 10.62%. Other account in the slide can be calculated by the proportion of the sales revenue. With this accounts and WACC, the target price of the firm is about 190,000 won. That means the price is undervalued.
So far so good?
Another reason why you should invest in Naver is effective project to expand its business. Constructing IDC is one of the projects. We think the project is profitable. First, we should focus on how to finance money for the project. Considering the cost of capital of Naver, WACC is minimized at DV ratio as 100%. The recent DV ratio of Naver is 21%. We should do debt finance of 650 billion won. Corporate WACC decreased at 10.56%.
Are you guys following?
We can estimate sales revenue of IDC using condition of the cloud infrastructure industry. Because the revenue of IDC is captive in the inner transaction with Naver Cloud, the cloud infra industry is considered the fast-growing market. So we can estimate the cash flow with the top-down approach. Top-down approach is the managing the sales revenue with the market share and the corporate competitive advantage. The result is cash flow is the last slide. Details are summarized in the report reference. The project NPV is over 0. IRR is much larger than the required return WACC, and payback period is 5.85 years, which is quite low compared with the whole project period.
Okay, neighbor. 진행시켜.
Yes.